You never know. Crystal and whatever this is. Is magic saw. Huh. So we got the magic saw here. Wow. Let's take a quick look at that gold that we found. And those Barbies. Unbelievable. Really love this unit. Made lots of money and $60 unit. That's why I buy storage units. Appreciate y'all watching. Alright, here are those two Barbies right here. And FAO Schwartz. Both of these. Very, very collectible. 53864. As you guys seen earlier. About $350 in dimes right here.
What?
And then both of these brand new. Never taken out. Unbelievable. Very nice. Big money. Alright. There's all kind of jewelry. This cool flask we found. These coins. Ring. Right in here. There's gold and silver that we found. These watches. Right here. Beautiful gold bracelet.
Who knows?
Silver and gold right here. I'm going to have to untangle all that. That's part of the job. Let's see how much that 10 karat weighs. $1.96. Not bad for a $60 unit. Look at this gold here. Ooh, that looks really nice. That looks like it's going to have some serious weight to it.
What? What, Mr. I want baby?
I always do. I never get in them.
Whatever. You always get it.
Never.
I always baby you.
No.
Yes.
So now we're up to 3.
Only Crystal.
No.
And Henry.
Nice.
And Fox.
No.
And what's the other one? Pregnant.
I baby you more than anyone, so don't even try that.
Once again, finding money.
Yes.
She fucking
Money. And the other money we found. Jewelry.
Well, I think he said it stunk, because I think that's what they just did before he came walking in with Chris.
I think he just got done shit.
I think one from had before he came walking fucking.
Now, Disney
And that's why it's like you walked in right after the cat shit. Of course you're gonna smell it.
Charming home communities. What the story is all about. Now
sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna scoop every fucking. Yeah. Every other's enough with 3 cats.
Story Living by Disney.
Hopefully one has collectibles. I like it.
My mom is in hospice, and we figured maybe a couple when they were quite sure. She's been this way for 5 days, so but it'll be momentarily. So we just like the idea of somebody coming in and just so we don't have to wait.
Silver's adding up. I'm supposed to roll over to have that right there. This video, it's a double feature. That's right, 2 videos in one. You guys gotta watch both of them. One I buy in a storage unit, and my son helps me videotape it. And there's some trash.
No, you don't. I'm not watching you buy another storage unit.
No, I can handle it like a little bit.
I'm very happy with the reptile collection I have. Some would say it's impressive, but what would I buy for an unlimited budget? Today, let's talk about the top 5 bucket list dream reptiles I can't afford, and these are the My name's Adam, This is Diamond. You're watching Looking for the Reptiles. Truthfully, I'm very happy with my collection. I've got so many things that I just can't even believe that I have. But there are still some reptiles on the list that I would love to have, and just truthfully, it doesn't make sense to buy an animal that expensive for me. So today, let's talk about those expensive reptiles. And I want to say thanks to my friends at Morph Market who did sponsor today's episode, so will be helping me with the list. So, I'm not going to go from order from most expensive to least or anything like that. I'm just going to go for the ones that I think I really want. Starting with number 5, Bell's Phase lace monitors. Lace monitors are the second biggest lizard in all of Australia. Some people call them tree iguanas, or there's a bunch of different names for them. But either way, these animals have been known about in Australia for a long, long time. These things are abundant. Not as much now as they used to be, but we used to bring them over to North America and Europe quite regularly. Of course, Australia no longer exports their animals like that. However, they're not the easiest thing to breed in captivity, and they are a little bit more rare. So I said there's a lot here. I mean a lot. Enough that they're not $100,000. They're closer to $6,000 or $7,000 if you want an adult. Now these animals are big. We're talking 6 or 7 feet sometimes. I mean, they become smaller, of course. Some people have said up to 8 feet. But either way, they have a really big tail, they have a big head, and the Bell's Phase is the one that I like. Now this is from a different part of Australia, and this is just an animal that looks like almost piebald, sort of, but it's called Bell's Phase, and it's a natural mutation, or a natural coloration, I guess you could say. It's not really a morph that you have to selectively breed for. I'm trying to say you can find these in the wild, and they'll look just like this. Now this is an animal that is the most closely related lizard to the Komodo dragon. They've done studies with DNA. This is the closest thing you can get. I know I thought it was maybe a croc monitor too, but it turns out it's a lace monitor. And these animals will eat basically everything that they can stick down their throat. I'm not saying to do this if you have one. This is not a care guide by any means. But this is a carnivorous animal that's going to eat basically everything in its range that it can eat. And in captivity, you'll feed it mostly chicken parts and rodents and quails and stuff like that. This is an animal that is rather large and can be in the trees too. So you need a really big enclosure. I just don't have, 12 grand for one animal plus an enclosure. It's just not something that makes sense for me right now. So in the comment section, would you keep a Bell's Phase lace monitor? Let me know. I'd love to hear. Number 4, Boelen's python. Now I did a video a few weeks ago talking about if I had $10,000, what animals would I buy for a perfect collection. Video's right here if you want to watch it. And everyone said the same thing. Bro, forget your $10,000 collection. Give me a Boelen's python. But you can't, because Boelen's pythons are around $12,000. Okay? Well, Boelen's pythons are freaking expensive, but these are some of the coolest pythons in the entire world. Now, these animals are from the highlands, the mountain areas of Papua New Guinea. So, New Guinea is one of the coolest places on Earth. Very little of it has been explored, and in terms of animals that are there or might not be there, it's so difficult to find these Boelen's pythons. We don't even know, truly don't know. Are they endangered or vulnerable? What are they? They're just so reclusive, so difficult to find. And even though this is an animal that is in captivity, mostly seen in perches and trees, in the wild, they're often found in the forest floor. So who knows what's going on with them? But we do know that they'll eat rodents, mammals, things like that in captivity. They eat pretty regularly. Now, there's only one source that I could find Boelen's pythons from on Morph Market, and that's Nerd, one of the reptile distributors. I mean, this makes sense. That's what Kevin does, is makes the coolest animals on the planet. But the reason that there's only a handful of animals that are for sale right now is because they're really difficult to breed in captivity. These animals are really difficult to breed in captivity. I only know of a handful of people who have ever done it. This is an animal that would make an amazing display. This is an animal that you want to put in something that's, 6 foot high by 8 foot long. Where these are big, big animals, right? These are pythons that can grow 10 foot around that area. So an animal like that is so iridescent, right? Because it's black with like the white mouth type look, but it also in the sun iridescent.
He's over on his phone. Yeah, he did another small load.
So it's like an oil slick that slizzes around in the trees. Now before we move on to number 3, I want to say thanks to Morph Market for sponsoring today's episode. This is the place that I buy and sell animals. This is the largest online retailer of animals anywhere in the world.
Yeah, and I don't think you ship to the United States.
Got auctions now. I love this new feature. Instead of just here's the price, there's literally auctions for these animals, and the way that they do them is absolutely amazing. I bought stuff on eBay before. This is a much better system. So if you're in the US, Canada, Mexico, Europe, South Africa, and there's more countries coming, this is the place for you. The aquatic section just went live, and the plant section went live just before the beginning of this year.
Wolfmont.
I'm a plant nerd. I love plants. This is a really cool option that wasn't available before. The platform is just
I
gonna
didn't know how to
be
find it.
and giveaways all
They
the
must
time.
have just got it.
$10,000 worth of giveaways to their social media followers in 2023. I can't say enough good things about Morph Market. Thanks so much for sponsoring today.